Urban Outreach Incorporated provides 3 major programs that focus on at-risk children and underserved families. These programs are apartment ministry, character development in schools, and Christian summer camping programs.
I've been with Urban Outreach about 13 years, and I can't tell you the kind of work that we're doing to make this thing work. It is no secret that the inner city environment is getting more and more corrupt. And without focused ideas on character development, we're really not going to make a difference. That's what I love doing here at Urban Outreach. One of the things we do is we try to get the moral values to connect our character development in such a way that it goes inside of the kids' consciousness and they can make the proper decisions. And hopefully if they can make those decisions, it will attach itself to the academic component of what they need.
We know at Tallowood, and there's a certain number of things that we can do right here at 555 Tallowood Drive, right here where we live. And we love the neighborhoods around us, we love the people, and we're involved in the schools around us, volunteering in these places, mentoring kids. But we realize there's a bigger city.
If it wasn't for Urban Outreach, the local impact that our church has would be much smaller. One of the projects that I'm very excited about that is headed up by Urban Outreach is their apartment ministry, where a church just like the Met will partner with Urban Outreach to pay the rent of a family who in turn will offer after-school care for children 5 days a week. If you're a church member or if you're a pastor who is attending, I ask you to seriously consider partnering with us, Urban Outreach, as we reach into the apartments which are teeming with humanity, especially young children who so desperately need to know that they're loved and that Jesus cares about them.
Urban Outreach sends around 200 elementary and middle school students to the summer youth camp annually. During the camp, our mentors counsel the youth on the true meaning of God's grace and understanding. The goal is not just to have a week of fun in the sun, but to reach at-risk Houston youth that live in neighborhoods plagued by poverty, drug abuse, prostitutes, violence, criminal behavior, and lack of sufficient positive role models.
Oh yeah, Urban Outreach, I mean, they treated me real nice, Mr. Torres did, and they always supported me when I didn't have the money. They made sure I got to camp, and I don't know, they treated me like a son. So did Camp of the Hills, everybody did, and I love them for that, I respect them.
There's a proverb that says the weight of a child is the child's father. In other words, a father weighs down in a positive way, gives gravity to a child in the world, teaching a child in the way that that child should grow up. A significant part of that is character development. One of the big issues in our culture today is that so many children are being raised without a father, without that sense of gravity. Moms are oftentimes on their own doing the best that they can, but Urban Outreach reaches into children's lives and allows them to learn through mentoring, through positive experiences, through role models that help them see what characteristics like generosity and forgiveness and attentiveness mean in a person's life. And it's really interesting how a relatively short amount of investment in a child's life can have a lifelong impact in their transformation for the good.
Because of their work, our work here at our church, even though we're located in Northwest Houston, spreads all the way around our great city. Every dime that we give, I know, is going to minister to people. And I want to encourage you, by watching this video, by attending this banquet this evening, that perhaps the Lord will speak to you as He's spoken to me. And you would understand the depth of ministry that goes on here, as well as the breadth of ministry. And our Heavenly Father would allow you to participate in something that's going to have eternal rewards.
Everything else in this world passes away, but people last forever. When people become children of God, they live forever with God. So the only investment we can really make that lasts for eternity is in the lives of people.
When we die and go to heaven, people who have never met us, who do not know our name, but because we're in heaven now and they know all things, will come up to you and say, hey, thanks.